Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another deck profile here on the channel. I'm joined by Milad, who had great success this weekend at the Austrian Open, and he's a very passionate duelist about a very specific deck, and he finally had the big success with it that he wanted to have for so long. How do you feel right now, Milad?
Yeah, it's at first, I'm really glad that I'm able to make this deck profile with you,
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm really honored. And yeah, it's like I said previously, it's like a dream coming true. So I'm really glad I made it. Of course, I had luck regarding the tournament, but yeah, I'm really proud that I've made this far. And of course, I've had some help with my friends and who helped me with this deck. And
Sure.
yeah, this is dedicated to all of you.
But first of all, I mean, people that watched the stream know already, but tell the people, what is the deck? Because people that don't know you obviously don't know yet what it is.
Yeah, so I've played Earth Machine in this past Austrian Open,
Yeah.
and I'm playing this deck like around since 2019, since the Infinite Track cards came out, and like my Earth Machine roots began with Clifford. So I only played Earth Machine decks. I
Okay.
also tried Gear and some stuff. So like Earth Machine did like my heart and soul. Uh, how would I describe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, Earth Machine is like three main engines. It's called MIT, so some call MIT like Machina Infinite Track Trains, or T like Furion, but it's quick summarizing.
That's like real Earth Machine nerd talk there, though. Like, because
Mhm.
nobody outside of the Earth Machine bubble calls it MIT, but MIT is such a cool, short form
Um,
to say it.
that's not quite true, because like the one who topped Euros,
Hmm.
it calls like I think on the interview he also called it MIT.
And
And then
you want to tell me he's not in the Earth Machine bubble?
no, of course, he's part of the Earth Machine.
Yeah.
Did you said outside of the Earth Machine bubble? No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
misheard you.
Like, nobody outside
Okay.
of the bubble knows it, but inside of the bubble, of course, you guys all know.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Oh.
you ended up in 5th place, right? Was it 5th or
Yes,
6th?
yes.
Yes, 5th
Fifth
place.
place out of 160 or
Yeah, that's
something.
a big accomplishment. So I would
Indeed.
say, let's go down to the cards and let's get into the action of the profile.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you see everything right.
Sure.
So, so we go straight to the main deck. I've played 43 cards, quite unusual number, but it's. I don't want to play 40 cards because there are some reasons why I don't want to play it. But firstly we began with the Machinas, like free gear frame. This is the like a normal, really good normal summon, like Machina gear frame enables a rank 4, and we search with the Unklarspar. And it's a kind of a weird brick. You don't want to draw it because if you draw it with a gear frame, and it only triggers if you search it. So you can't special summon it properly. And there is a Machina card you can play to unbrick this card, how it's called, Irradiator. But you play a brick for a brick to unbrick a thing that's quite weird.
Sounds
So
a bit
I'm
much,
not. I don't want to play this. So if I draw it, skill issue, I guess.
Sure.
And I played one Fortress. Like Fortress is an insane good card. Like it can special summon itself many times because I play many high leveled machines, and it's part of the combo as well. Then one Citadel. I guess everyone knows what this card does. It's really good card, like a quick effect Raigeki.
Yeah.
And the Rune Force jump scare, my friends. Like 4,600 attack, Omni negate in the battle phase. Yeah, and many opponent underestimated this card, so it's really good. Then with the Infinite Track package, it's a bit smaller than most of you expect. So we're playing 2 Harvester, one Brutal Dozer, one Trencher, one Tunneler, and one Roadroller. So there are some lists that are playing 2 Trencher without a Roadroller, and I can't understand why, because like the Roadroller has a funny XC material effect that turns into like a mini Baguska that turns all opponents' monster to defense.
Ooh.
And there's a cool combo where you can like do the rank 5 combo without committing your banish with the trencher, because it's better to have the trencher in your graveyard or as a follow-up, because
sure.
you banish it like turn 1 and you don't have it anymore. And with Roadrunner, you can access the combo without banishing something.
Yeah, Roadrunner is like a somewhat new addition to the deck, right? Wasn't it released
Yeah,
like
yeah.
somewhat recently?
Cyberstorm Axis.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. And so it's like a nice new tool for the decks that you definitely wanted to take here.
Yes, yes. At first, when this card was released, I wasn't really a big fan of it, but with the time, I noticed that the card is quite good for making the opening play, and there are funny interactions because of its defense turning ability.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, and we played the best card in our deck, the 1 box. If you draw it, it's the most cringe thing ever. But there are combos where you're able to play like 15-minute solitaire to put in the graveyard, shuffle it back with Tunneler, and make Ballista, draw, edit, and then effect, and then you're playing solitaire, and then you're adding on Elgar Knuckle and Dora Pass maybe. So it's a bit weird, but yeah, Earth Machine lifestyle, I guess.
How often have you opened Gearbox this Saturday?
I guess like 3 or 4 times throughout the tournament. Like, fun fact, when I played against Vanquish Soul, where I won 2-0, and I both times drew the box.
Didn't matter.
Because of some other cards that I played that compensate for drawing the box. So I played 2 Regulus. Regulus is really good card. One of my favorite interactions with Regulus, I guess you know that interaction with Gearframe, because Gearframe is a union monster. You can activate Regulus, equip Gearframe, and Gearframe special summon. Then it's also an extender. And Regulus is an Earth Machine, like, what the hell? So that's perfect support. I guess it's generally searchable within the combo, and it's negate. Like, Earth Machine didn't have negates like many years ago, so
yeah, for sure. Like that interaction of just getting the free body off of the Regulus with the gear frame is just like really, really cool for sure.
Because of that, I really love playing gear frame. Some Earth Machine players are playing Metal Cruncher instead of gear frame. It has some advantages, but I prefer playing gear frame. And then we are playing the trains, like 1 Derrick Crane and 1 Bullet Train. Bullet Train is for the grind game really good, and Derrick Crane you can add it as a part of your end board with Super Dora, like making it to a Trident, because if you detach it as XC material, you can pop 1 card on the opponent's field. And the Bullet Train, every time it goes to a graveyard in the end phase, you can add 1 machine card from a graveyard to your hand. So, and these are both level 10, and everyone knows what level 10, why we use them.
Sure. We'll get to that.
And because I thought about there might be more draw and Lockbird in this format, I played Tiny Vernisylph package with Vernisylph of the Awakening Forest. So previously I played, like, if you know the Vernisylph, there is a Duck, the Flourishing Hills, and under this the Waking Forest. And with the Vernisylph package, you can add 3 special summons. Yeah, like you activate the Duck, you special summon something, you add the Flourishing Hills effect, Flourishing Hills special summon, and then you add this and Foolish something. And because Draw and Lockbird is a real threat in the format, and it kills Earth Machine quite a bit, so I only played this as an extender, and I can also use it during when I got trolled. So I can add some graveyard setup and resummon something. If I foolish the Citadel or something, I still have a Raigeki.
Yeah.
And if I draw it, I can pitch like a Bullet Train or Fortress or Roadrunner. So there are many implications with it. And then we play free Ash. Like, Ash is nothing else to say, I guess. So now to the spell cards. We play free Machina Redeployment and free Heavy Forward, like the additional starter. Machina Redeployment is the best card if it doesn't get ashed, because you can make any endboard you want. You can make the endboard where you hand rip a card, like I did on a feature match. You can consistently make a funny Clifford Genius line where you special summon Rune Force and Earth Slicer pop Rune Force, and itself to special summon Rune Force, it special summon 2 Machinas and triggers Clifford Genius. There are funny lines with it.
For sure.
So yeah, and heavy forward, it searched Infinity Track, so nothing but there is a funny second ability where it can attach to a machine.
Yes, you also did that in the featured match.
Yeah,
Nobody really knows that, but you just went ahead. Okay, yeah, that's an additional material for my Zeus Bear.
yeah, of course.
That was pretty funny.
And now, really good card, we play Urgent Schedule, like E-Telep for 2. So it's really, really good card. And it also has a cool ability. If this card is sent as a set card to the graveyard, I can trigger its effect in the standby, and I can add any level 10 machine monster. So I can also add a Rune Force, or I thought about playing the Jizukiru, the level 10 kaiju, but it isn't in the deck. But it's possible to search it with the interaction. If you set it and you send it with the Anger Knuckle to graveyard and you triggered its effect to search another level 10.
Yeah, I see.
And we're playing 2 Triple Tactics, 1 Thrust. Yeah, because there is a trap card I want to search if I'm going first and I get interrupted. That allows me to get my Machina plays on. And Triple Tactics is a really good card because I'm quite afraid of getting hand trapped.
Yeah, it's a hand trap meta currently. Like everyone is on 10 hand traps or something, so totally understandable.
And then a bit of a meta call of my part. I played 2 Cosmic Cyclone main because I was afraid of playing against Viking. Fun fact, I didn't play against any Viking at all. I was afraid of playing against Runic because I banished by 1 of Brutal Dozer, Fortress, whatever. I didn't play against them at all. So yeah, but there was some cool matchup against Purley, against Thunder. Again, and it's a back row mover going second, so it's fine. So why not? And it worked wonders. I'm really it's a good call to main it because yeah, it's quite good card in the format in my opinion.
I agree. Also against Centurion, like the tournament actually was won by Centurion, and against that deck, also going second is like really good.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like you said, it's also a pick by against Centurion. Yes, of course. And then we play the 3 Imperm as generic hand traps, and everyone knows, you can also like use Imperm as just at the end board, and a machine can OTK quite good because you make really big monster.
Those trains are big, yeah.
yeah. And then we play funny little floodgates. Thanks Konami for not limiting skill drain. Like, skill drain is such an out-to-win card. I can't believe how many wins I got through this card. Like, I played 2 times against Flunder, also against one guy who topped with Flunder.
Yeah.
I guess it was 7th or something. Skill drain killed Flunder, and many other matchups like Vanquish Soul, killed Vanquish Soul with skill drain, and many other matchups. So skill drain main was a really good call. I know it's not really good against Labyrinth or Viking, but I have the opinion that if I go first and I set skill drain, I am perfectly able to win against Labyrinth, because the biggest monster they have, there's around 3,000 or 2,900.
Yeah.
And I can make a 4,600 that floats, and I can resummon it every time, or Citadel or Fortress. And in the feature match, I thought about letting I hope that I would draw the skill drain when I was going first. Like, I can stop something like Ariana, and I complete access to my Machina stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't come up, but like I said, skill drain is really good card.
Also, I think against Labyrinth, it seemed like your matchup is pretty okay anyways, because like you put up bigger monsters than them, and they struggle to clear a lot of monsters. So like you really were just winning because you kept many monsters on the field, and that's what's all you needed. And so I think it's fine to like take a loss on the Labyrinth matchup that's already profitable. So I don't see a reason why not to play Skill Drain at the moment, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, and the last card is the Machina Overdrive. That's our main thrust target. If I get hand trapped, I can set it. I can target 1 machine monster I control. I special summon 1 Machina from the deck, and I try to destroy the targeted machine.
Mhm.
So I can like enable a Citadel turn 2. So it's so Citadel is like set multiple times, really good card in such a powerful interaction, and in the graveyard it returns like every single turn. So that's the main deck, and straight up to the extra deck.
Cool.
I'm playing 2 Infinite Track Goliath. So many Earth Machine lists are playing free, and because of the introduction of Roadrunner, there is a combo that plays heavily into Nibiru, but it makes a draw 2 also with only 2 Goliaths quite good.
Okay.
But if it's a Nibiru format, I guess it's better to play free, because the combo, like with Roadrunner, it so it doesn't make the River Stormer as the 4th summon.
Okay.
So that's a big thing to consider. And like I said on the interview after the feature match, I have the opinion that Nibiru is not as dominant like in the previous formats.
Yeah.
So and I'm playing the one Ancient Gear Ballista. It's mandatory. One Platinum Gadget. It's mandatory. Then the Don Clifford, the Clifford Genius. I really like the name in French because I have the French because the Don. It's a running gag between me and my friends. The Dawn Clifford. Yes, and Clifford Genius has a cool effect where I can negate one of my cards and one of the opponent's cards, and if I negate like a Bullet Train or a Derrick Crane, it turns into a beater, because the Bullet Train needs to send 2 cards to the graveyard if it wants to attack, or a Derrick Crane attack gets halved, and Clifford Genius negates the negative effects and makes them 2 beaters, and it came quite a few times up. And negating a spot removal is also quite good. And fun fact, this card is unaffected by spells, traps, and link monsters. So it's like my trump card against Labyrinth or Runic, especially Runic, because they can't really remove it outside of other engines.
Yeah.
And then the Holy Anger Knuckle. Anger Knuckle pass, best deck. No one can no one can do anything about it. So you can set one monster from hand to graveyard, special on level 10, and then with that you can make your Bullet Train loop go live. And it can resummon itself to the graveyard by sending 1 card to the graveyard. And that's a funny interaction, because like when I go first and I set Skill Drain and they can't do anything about it, then I activate Anger Knuckle in Grave, set the Skill Drain to the grave and special summon, and then I can combo freely and without the Skill Drain. That's also a fun interaction. Yeah.
That's really good.
Milad is the best boy. So, hello. So and the newest addition to the Earth Machine deck, which is totally not an Earth Machine, and is the SP Little Knight.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah, because
can't miss out.
At first I didn't play the SP because I thought, oh, it's not the good. It's never part of the end board, but it comes so oft going second and turn 3, because Urgent Schedule makes this live with follow up, like a special summon 1 Trencher and 1 Harvester, link 1, and then SP is instant live, and then I can banish Trencher, resummon the Harvester, and I have full Elf Machine combo with an SP Little Knight. So it's also really good. And SP Little Knight like trades for 2 interactions if the Urgent Schedule doesn't get negated. So now we're going to the XC monster. 1 Gear Gigant X and 1 Infinite Track River Stormer. These are the main searches of the deck, and like the Heart of Soul of the deck. And like the River Stormer can search any Elf Machine, also like the regulars. And funny effect, if this card destroys a monster by battle, I can suck the monster up as a material. Ooh. So
bigger
like
Zeus.
Bigger Zeus, or like I can in testing I also denied some graveyard for Fire King, like eating up a Ponix or eating up something else that doesn't trigger in the grave.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then the Earth Slicer, like it's able to pop as many cards as many materials I detach. And it's also have the funny battle effect that can eat the monster as a material. And the 1 Enter Bluff Near that enables the hand rip and banishes without targeting. So that bypasses some of big boss monsters. And then we are playing the big boys. Shout out to my crew: Big Boy, Big Boy, and Big Boy. So
That's all you need to know.
yeah, the Big Boy 2K burn, big towers, and all you need is love. Liebe. Liebe, I guess anyone knows what the card do. Like Liebe can attack multiple times against monster, and it's 6k, and it makes 2k burn, and it's usually insta kill if you are able to make 2 level 10s and overlay into them. And of course, funniest card, make it main phase 1 and you win. Zeus.
Yeah, I don't remember. I couldn't recall when I saw main phase 1 Zeus for the last time, but you made it. Of course, level 12 monsters in your deck, so it was absolutely possible. So by seeing an extra deck, is it possible? Because I saw some Earth Machine variants that also would be FTKing, but that's not possible with your deck, right? Or is it?
No, because you need to play a bigger Vernasil package. Okay. I've considered to play the FTK in that open.
Yeah.
But like I said, Drone Lockbird is a big threat. And like I played some months the FTK and I was having big success with it.
Okay.
And like I said, it's too risky. Like you play 3 Duck, 3 of the Flourishing Hills, and like 1 Gear Frame and 1 Vernasil that searches is instant FTK, and you play only 2 Gustav Max, and the FTK is enabled. Okay. So, and because of that, I cut the most of the Vernasil for non-engine, and I think it was a good call.
I mean, it worked out, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, so last but not least, the side deck, right?
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. So evenly matched, nothing special, because also I'm playing Thrust, so it's I guess a no-brainer. And then something else that I played the first time in my side deck, and 3 Solemn Judgment.
Ooh, yeah. I remember talking about that.
So I guess I don't know if I posted my first list with my previous side deck where I played the Shadol engine. So I was planning to play 3 Shadol Fusion, 1 Shekinaga, and 1 Nel Shadol Genius. And it's really, really good against rogue decks because it forces so much interaction. But I noticed that Labyrinth, Fire King, and many decks don't need to rely on an extra deck summon. So I guess Shadow Fusion, the package, I will play in a later format. Maybe next format, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. But anyway, Solemn Judgment, really good card. Negates important summon or a spell card. And if you needed game 3, you burn 2 times with Gustav Max. Real talk, it came one time up. Not in the tournament, but in the tournament before the Open, when I tested it. It was quite funny. So I could manage to still hold a draw. Nice. And 3 Ghost Spell. So like another meta call against graveyard heavy matchups with 2 DD Crow.
Ooh, yeah, and
it paid perfectly off. So especially against Labyrinth, like it was such a cool moment at the end, like attack Regulus, welcome Ash, Arya spell. So that's I love that moment. It was so sick.
Yeah.
And 3 Drone Lockbird because and and 1 Feather Duster.
In case you play the mirror, right? You need to.
Of course, yeah. There was another Earth Machine player at the Open, like a Karakuri FDK version, but he unfortunately hadn't much success with it. So I need to stand tall for the Earth Machine community.
And you did. Yeah. Out of so many players, you made top 8. That's really, really strong. So once again, congratulations for that. Do you want to give any final shout outs, any last words to the people at home?
Certainly, I want to do it. So, of course, shoutouts to the Krasse Jungs Spielen crew. So there was many people that helped me testing with the deck. I tested like 2 weeks prior to the event with many decks, like Fire King, Labyrinth, and Centurion, because many of my friends play another deck, and like had the possibility to test like against everything.
Yeah.
And of course, the Earth Machine Discord. Much love to y'all. They also helped me to gather some ideas for the side deck. I contacted some of them privately, and yeah, I guess the main showdown, and everyone else that I helped during my preparation phase with the deck.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Hope your success with the Earth Machines is continuing in the future as well. Who knows? You're
Mhm.
definitely going to continue playing it, right? You don't care about Year of the Fire. You will go with Year of the Earth.
Year of the Earth. I guess I need to cook for the next format
Mhm.
because I think that Troll is going to be much more in the main deck,
Yeah.
especially after Populous bullshit combo. I need to think how I want to consider the Earth Machine, but maybe we will see in the upcoming months or weeks. I don't know.
Absolutely. Okay.
Mhm.
So, everyone at home, thank you so much for watching. This was recorded live on Twitch. So, if you're for the next time want to tune in live on Twitch, definitely make sure to not miss out. Link is down in the info box now. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment to this video. Ask Milad some questions. I think he's eager to answer those in the comment section as
Mhm.
well. See you very soon for more content. Bye
Mhm.
bye.